once again with another Grounded 1 Year, 1 World Masochist mode. Question of the day today is, what do you think Grounded 2 did better than Grounded 1? I will go first. Personally, I think the combat system, phenomenal overhaul. I don't think I really need to explain why. It just is. Genuinely one of the best changes I've ever seen. What else? What else? Buggies, obviously. I think travel's a lot better, despite the fact that the map is like, what, damn well 3 times larger. Gotta love that. Overall, honestly, they just did a phenomenal job. Like, overall, being completely honest. Sorry, like... Yeah, I thought it was quiet. I thought shit was quiet. Anyhow, I don't really need all that. Get that crossbow out of here. Oh, damn. I don't want beefy smoothies, but that is okay because I can make some. Damn. Hello, Scrab. Damn. That is a lot of tapping. Keyboard warrior at work here. God damn. For the question, blocking and dodging, dash, or whatever you call it, yeah. Dodging is honestly a massive change that I just really love. And honestly, just combat in general, I think, has been overhauled through the roof, and it has made such a big difference. Not even funny. Yeah, blocking bugs. See, I like it when it works. Because, like, red soldier ants, there's almost no point to them blocking. Because by the time you charge up your attack, they've already attacked you back. That's the one thing I don't like. Like, if a creature's gonna block, make them, you know, actually block. Fuck you, dude. What the fuck? Like, I like how the ladybugs do it. And what I also really like is subverting the expectation with the wolf spiders, because they don't block. They parry you. Damn. Like, can we not with all these ladybird larvae? Seriously. Can we not with literally everything? I just wanted to fight an ox beetle. I literally just want to fight an ox beetle. Why is that such a big request? Is it really that big of an ass? No, I did not bring a mint mace because I did not anticipate that I'd be fighting 5 billion larvae. I feel like that's a pretty fair anticipation. Fuck you. That is what you fucking get. $5 billion, you mean? There were 2 ladybird. There were 2 ladybird larvae, there was a ladybird, and 3 orb weavers. That's a lot more than just one enemy. You might want to get your eyes checked. I am like the unluckiest man on the planet. Not a single horn. Oh right, there's a fucking green shield that's just randomly roaming here. Because she can't keep her stinky business to herself. I did say 5 billion larvae. Glad you understand what a hyperbole is. A hyperbole is when you exaggerate something for dramatic effect. And also, there wasn't just one. There was definitely more than one larva. I killed 2 and looted 2, so, so much damage to these guys now. Holy shit's not even funny. Am I the goat? Probably not. Definitely not. Nah, she won't. She knows better than to escape. Needlessly at that. I swear to fuck. So I steal ladybird shells, no fucking problem, without any loot luck, but with all the loot luck in the world, I've managed to accumulate 1 horn from 2 kills. What is this luck? Seriously. I got 4 ladybird shells from 1 single loot, but I can't get a single horn from 2. What? What? Where's my luck? Where did it go? Dude, why? What is the point? Like, you do understand resistance is futile, right? Are we serious? Can I not have a fair 1v1 fight? I literally have the maximum possible loot luck in this game. Against the Ox Beetles, at least. Are we serious? Like, Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares. There we go. All 4 loot luck buffs. The literal maximum you can get. Let's see what I get. Compared to that ladybird, which I only had 2 loot luck buffs against, by the way. So I have double the luck against this guy. What am I gonna get? Undeniable shit. Oh, I actually got a horn. Let's go. All you gotta do is yell at the game. Up here. That is a very bad message. Yell and you'll get what you want. I don't want to think about that message. What do I got? I got a horn. Okay. That's a bit more like the loot luck you're supposed to get. 2 horns per kill, maybe just 1. Not fucking 1 per 2. Holy. Barely breaking even here. Fucking pinching for pennies, scraping by. How did you teleport? Like, what are you doing? You are not her! Trying to be sneaky like that? I don't need another. I have over 2 rows. I have over 20 insulating larva spike. I don't need more. I don't need more. I don't need like 30 insulating larva spikes, dude. I already have 20. Why? Why? Oh my god. Another. Like, what is this complete utter garbage? Yeah, more for me to de-duke in New Game Plus, I guess. You fucking idiot. What was that coordination effort, dude? Like, can we not be completely butt-fucked by 10 billion enemies 24/7? I get gangbanging is the only thing you were taught in life, but holy. Is it really that hard to break habit? Can I move? Why is your horn so obese? Get the fuck out of here. Can I move? No, you just get the fuck out of here. With all due respect, piss off. You can definitely have enough insulating larva spike. 4 is the literal maximum you will ever need. 1 for each player. You physically cannot do anything with any more. I didn't get a single horn from that kill. Are we serious? Like, what is this luck? What is my luck? Why am I just so unfathomably unlucky? I don't get it. Literally all I want is just like 15 horns for the entire roster of all the ox beetles on the map. Is that really so much to ask? No, I don't need 100 insulating larva spikes. Go fuck yourself with that idea. I don't need more. No chance I'm killing those two in time, but maybe I can steal? Maybe I can steal from both of them? Maybe. We're just plunging straight into the depths of hell. No waiting. What is this tactical maneuver? Whoa. Whoa. What is this maneuver? What? Fucking launched him into me. I need one more steal. Good. Ow. That's the dream work. This is not teamwork. This is pure levitation. I parried that. What do you mean? Oh, that should have hit. What do you mean? Thank you. So why did I not gain stamina back? I parried. I'm pretty sure that qualifies for stamina regain when I have Parrymaster on. I need at bare minimum 21. I think. I need to upgrade the Toenail Scimitar to level 10. It's level 9. It's level 8 right now. And I need to upgrade my Scythe of Blossoms to level 9 as well. It's level 7. So in total, that's 25. Like, that I need total. I'm pretty sure I had like 4 at home. So. If I have to, I will kill a few widows just to... Fuck it. Can your attacks actually hit me instead of just hitting thin air? Like, holy... Did you have to get stunned at that particular moment? I had 6. 6 of the 21, and I've killed about half the ox beetles on the map. That is diabolical. I got all the quartzite on the map. Literally all of it. Well, all the supreme quartzite anyways. I'm missing some of the brittle stuff in the anthills, but... Yeah, I'm not lazy. I actually collect everything, you know? I don't just sit there and be like, oh, pretty rock, let me save it for later. Because I want it now. What armor am I going to use? Likely fire. It might actually be a hybrid of armor, honestly. I'll have to go ahead and see. I'll tell you what, though. Definitely level 9 armor. That's for sure. I know, boring-ass answer, but that is the truth. If it me. Should suffice a little bit. I know I said I was gonna go roly-poly armor, but I've honestly changed my mind. Maybe. I might use something else. Ladybug armor, I'm not gonna use Ladybug. Corporate kickbacks got me covered. If I take too much damage, I'm honestly just coughing it up to a skill issue anyways. How much Supreme do I have? Mighty Jewel? None. Okay. Well, at bare minimum, I have the jewels required to get me my Phase 3 weapon, which is really all I care about. As long as I have the sword level 9 fresh, I'm fine. I can deal with a level 7 fresh scythe. I cannot deal with a level 7 scimitar or 8. I need that shit max. Fresh. There we go. Mantis armor is like some of the worst armor you could use against her. At least on this difficulty. You basically get one tapped in for what? A little bit of extra bleed that I'm already doing thanks to the scythe anyways? I don't see the point. I think honestly, probably a mix of some kind of fire armor is probably gonna be what I use against the infected brood. It provides decent defense, and it also increases my damage, which is something I desperately need. No form of Dust Guard works on her Dust Clouds, unfortunately. So, trying to use termite armor for that is completely pointless. That's a yellow or sorry, a green one. That's a brown one. So we jump. Holy shit. Chop you down. Fire armor, if you didn't know, is easily the best set of armor in this game. because the amount of damage you get, like a free 20% damage buff at all times, is just busted. Absolutely insane. You will become cracked at the game. Guaranteed. It's also got pretty decent armor too. Yep, the fucking thing inside of the walls. Why was that not allowed last time? Anywho, yeah, let me kill the ox beetles first. But before I even do that, I'm gonna need to kill the termites down here. And termites are gonna be a pain in the ass to kill. Or we could get molested by dust mites. No. There we go. That's the corporate kickback I was looking for. Oh. Move! Holy. Okay, what is this, dude? You know, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna fight all three of them at once. Let's try. Yeah, this just became secondary school very quickly. Damn. That termite soldier's getting royally fucked. No rhyme or reason. We've all just collectively decided to hate her. She just decided to bombastic sidestep that shit. No rhyme or reason. You hate termites? So do I. Honestly, termites, easily the worst of the colony dwellers. Alright, Battle Royale. Free for all. I'm gonna rotate to make things more interesting. Ow. Huh? Whoa, whoa. Can I have water, please? I kind of need water to move. Let the venom finish him off. Sorry, you don't get to just delay my action by like 12 seconds just to deliberately make me get hit. Oh my god. Whoa. Nice try. Can my stamina exist? Can one of you actually hit me? This is a bit more like what I'm talking about. Bye-bye. Yes, you can parry the rock only with a shield, though. You can only parry it with a shield. If you try to parry it with anything else, you will get hit all the same. That's why I tried to switch to the shield. Was that a total waste of resources? Yeah. Should I have fought them one-on-one? Yeah. Would I do it again? Fucks yeah. That shit was fun. And just for another demonstration. Go on. Do your rock throw. Never mind, I've become the Ox Beetle Whisperer. Another horn, nice. I quite frankly just need one more, or sorry, yeah, 5 more. In order for my quota to be reached for both weapons. Horn-wise, I should say. Yeah, I wanted to show you again, but this guy does not want to be throwing rocks at me, so... Yo, another horn! That's crazy. Well, I mean, in this case, you just do you. Never mind, you've decided to attack again. Okay. Now, it's gonna be dark, so I'm not gonna parry right away, maybe, but... You can generally go based off timing. You kind of just have to get it in your muscle memory. Right now I'm using a shield. Here's what happens if you don't... Okay. Here's not what happens at all. Here's what happens if you don't use a shield. Same timing. As you can see, I got hit. Same timing. Didn't get hit. And it was literally because of the shield. 2 horns, 1 ox. Ox beetles have 3 horns, though. They have 3 individual horns. And as you see, I got 3 horns. So this does confide within the laws of reality, but if that one were to give me 2 horns upon death, then it wouldn't. At that point, we would be going into unrealistic territory. Anywho, where did y'all come from? I got 3. I stole 2, and I looted 1. So, 3 total. Unless I'm counting wrong. But I'm pretty sure 2 plus 1 equals 3. Termites appeared from the Shadow Realm? That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think what happened there was that the termites spawned, or sorry, they didn't spawn. They already spawned, but they decided, hey, we're gonna go from the ledge that we normally stay up on top of, and we're just gonna teleport down to the ground. Why? Who knows? No rhyme or reason, let's just do it. They had enough of just sitting on literally nothing 24/7. I respect that. Oh, the one lint. The one lint. You will be remembered. You will be missed. The singular strand of lint. No. Also, pro tip, if you don't have a weapon that swings fast, like say the scimitar, and you need to kill the scarabs because they're running away from you, unequip your weapons. Just equip your fists. They swing more than fast enough to dismember these guys, and they only require a single hit to kill. Fuck. As you can see there. I still prefer using my sword though. It's got bigger range, and it swings faster. Oh, bitch. Yeah, I just love when I don't have stamina. I love when I don't have stamina, game. Okay, we had got exactly 15. So that's enough to upgrade the scythe to level 8 and the scimitar to level 9. We're gonna need one more round in here unless I can find some scarabs on the surface. Actually is possible, but I'd need 10 more shells total, which is a little much to ask, all things considered. 8 shells is not, or sorry, 10 shells is not an easy thing to come by from a couple of scarabs. You need like 3 for that. Okay, I'm also realizing, boom, bam, bop. Armor needed to be repaired. We're gonna harvest some splinters, I guess. That was a single splinter. That's surprising. Okay. Now, from what I found, a really interesting thing about scarabs is they can't actually burrow if they have something like a fire debuff or bleed. They can't burrow if they have one of those debuffs, which I find kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure they can bury if they have normal venom, but if they have like the toxic cloud, then they can't. Or something along those lines. I'm actually not entirely sure. Fuck. Give me stamina, please. There we go. I need aphid meats for my pets. My baby ants. I need a constant supply of that. Always strand them. Always. That's enough to feed all 3 of them for another day. So I am honestly thinking maybe like the next time they eat, I'll go ahead and like wait a couple of in-game days before then feeding them again. And maybe what this can do is like kind of help them eat better. Help me understand when to be feeding them. Because if they function anything like real-life animals, then you don't want to feed them every day. You want to feed them at set dates. Yeah, there's a scarab in here. That has decided to not appear. That's interesting. I wonder why the scarab wasn't there. Oh well. No matter, we just go home. Move. Ah, fuck. Of course I didn't bring my hammer, so I can't do anything down here. So, I just realized there's a scarab down here. There's a scarab in this trench. We could potentially hunt that. It generally likes tied around this portion. So don't mind me if I go silent. It's just me listening for the scarab. Anything at all? All I know is that it roams around this place. There. Okay. Like, genuinely fuck off. Now I have to find it again because these cunts can't fucking piss off. Can you not? I don't know what is such... What is so difficult to understand about that shit? I don't get it. Huh? I heard either an aphid or a scarab dying. It sounded like the scarab. Oh my. But I guess it has easily been just a normal everyday aphid. Move! You know what, I give up. Just go. There's one I do know of. Over here by the lower yard mixer, lower grasslands one. Over here. Yeah, I really love when I have stamina game. You know, I really love when I have stamina game. Holy. You would think stamina would not be that big of an issue, but no, you would be wrong. You're just not allowed to have stamina in this difficulty. It's a farce. An elaborate lie the government made up. That you still believe. You're never allowed to have stamina. It's odd. I'm sorry, did all the scarabs just collectively decide to take a day off? What the fuck is happening? Well, we're going home. That's what we're doing. Okay. Now we go ahead and upgrade the Scimitar to level 9, and the, whatchamacallit, the other thing, to level 8. Sack of Blossoms. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about what armor set I'm gonna use. Probably gonna be an abomination though, at the end of the day. Just y'all wait. Just you all wait for the most hideous design that you never wanted to see and that you will never want to see again. I'm still here, just not talking, I figured. Scarabs are, deceptively hard to find. What's the design? So I'm thinking, I want a thing of fire ant armor, definitely. I'm thinking a piece of ladybug armor could be useful. Right. I need something else. I'm gonna tell you right now, the design is, it is not, we're not gonna be cooking with the design, that's for sure. The design will be what's getting cooked. I said no to poly armor. Possibly. And honestly, I'll take whatever I can use. Truthfully speaking, I don't know what I want to use yet. Even still, all I know is I really want fire ant armor as part of it. Because fire armor is really, really good at just absolutely destroying everything. So that'd be 10 for you. And I need 5 for you. I need to go on a candy run. That's for sure. I need to go on a lot of runs. Holy. Given the fact that they're all still there. I'll tell you what I'm not using, despite how much it pains me. I won't be using the Mother Demon set. I will not be using it in any capacity. Provides no use to me. She's immune to venom of all kinds, so... Though oddly enough, she's not immune to poison. Gotta love that. I'm immune to the strong shit, but weak to the weak shit. Gotta love that. On every fundamental level. Okay, so fire armor is a must. I need to look at the individual piece. What does an individual piece of ladybug armor do? Block strength, heavy armor, increased healing. Okay, so Scarlet Embrace is the set bonus. It's just increased healing. Which makes me think, honestly, poly armor would probably be better. I can't even mind. Question is, what's the final piece gonna be? So we're gonna need a pulley breastplate. Yes to a single piece so far. I think the ferret leggings, because I fucked up catastrophically on everything else. Oh no, the helmet. Oh god, that's gonna be an abomination. Question is, what's the final piece gonna be? We do plus perfect block. Not what I'm wanting. The eye patch plus damage, but you, take more damage. Glass cannon. Yes, charge attacks. What do you do? Cut them? No thanks. Oh wait, I'm going leggings, right? I need to search those. Sleep touching now. I go another thing of fire ant, honestly. But at the same time, I might need you. I might need you at the same time. We'll try it. We'll try this abomination of a build. Fire ant head, roly-poly breastplate, and ladybug leggings. Yeah, I love the roly-poly. Love that. The question is, plus block strength. I think that's honestly too good to give up. Being completely honest. Too good to give up. Wait a minute. No, yeah, I'm stupid. Just do that and I get everything all at once. Oh. I don't. Welp. Welp. Location is not obstructed, dude. Fuck out of here. Honestly, as much as I want to deny it, the roly-poly armor is too useful in this fight to deny. I do need it. Can you put on the armor set? Yeah, I will. I'm just getting the dummies set up. Because, you know, I kind of need the dummies in order to do that. Put on the ladybugs. I'm going to put them all on individual sets first. And then I'll go ahead and have the final one on after. Alright. Two more of these at least. Okay. Now. The moment of truth. Oh my god, I can already tell this is going to be... Better yet, I'll put it on myself. That is the most goofy, rinky-dink shit that I have ever seen. What is this loadout, dude? What the fuck? You cannot lie. That is the most rinky-dink armor set you have ever seen. Don't even hold me. Don't even hold me. That is the most rinky-dink shit you've ever seen. I will actually craft the other things of roly-poly armor, though, just in case. And honestly, just because I'm a dumbass, I needed to do this for the longest time. Bulky. Sleek do I need? You know what? I'm not gonna care how much sleek I need. I'm just gonna craft all the screen plating I can. Finally. Whole set of that. I just knew it. Goddamn. I'm just built different. Let's go. Do I have the scythe? I do not have the scythe. Okay, I need to be real fucking careful here and upgrade the scimitar first. Boom. Bam. Our weapon loadout is becoming stronger and stronger as we speak. Damn, that's a lot of ox parts. Yes, I love saying boom bam bop. It was originally found in a meme that some kind of like meme YTP sort of thing, if you will. And I just ended up adopting it because it sounds pretty damn good. Boom bam bop. Like I'm not gonna hold you. It sounds good. Shazam! No, that just does not have the same ring. I can't lie. It just doesn't. Shazam! Okay, what do I really need right now? Well, first things first. Let me turn to the grinders. These I can actually relate with. I need? I need grass. Lots of it. In order to do that, I'm gonna need some kind of spicy weapon. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I think that's about all I need. Right? I'm gonna need my gas mask as well. Okay, we're gonna go kill the stuff downstairs. Because they are an utter pain in my ass. And because I want to harvest the riches down here. These will be mine. I tell you. Mine. Okay. You have to expect the back attack. If we're not expecting it, we will get caught off guard. Nice try, bucko. Fun fact, if you parry that, the gas actually won't come out of it. Yet another reason you should learn how to parry, folks. Can I jump? Or sorry, can I move? You wanted me to focus you instead of her. So I mean, that is all your fault. Hold up. Let me kill her first. What am I doing? The Moldark mixer? I'm doing that after all the other mixers. I saw that coming and I blocked. How did that not hit? Can you attack? I don't want to be the Green Shield Whisperer, okay? I blocked and then I unblocked. No. Did you see how her body just decided to fucking float like that? That is crazy. Anyways, I'm doing that after all the others because in my opinion that mixer on harder difficulties is actually harder than the Final Defense. I'm not even kidding. It's genuinely harder than the Final Defense. And if it's harder than the Final Defense and I have to do it before the Final Defense, I gotta be real fucking ready. You know what I could do? I could kill some polies as well. What are you doing, sir? If you don't understand why the Moldark mixer is harder than the Final Defense, all I'm gonna say is you've never played on WoW before. That's all I'm gonna say. That is literally all I'm going to say. Because that's all you need to know. In terms of which mixer I'm doing next, I'm doing the one by the barbecue. That's going to be the next one that I do. Then I'm going to do the one by the lawnmower. Then the one in the middle of nowhere. Followed up by the Moldorf one. That's the order I'm doing them. That'll all probably happen after the infected broodmother. Apart from maybe the sandbox, or sorry, not the sandbox, the barbecue mixer. That one might come before the infected broodmother. Big emphasis on might. It might not. I'm gonna be real here. Infected broodmother is kind of easier. Actually, no, that's a complete bogus spot. Yes, it is near the jungle anthill. Fun fact, there's like 3 ox beetles around that spot. So if you ever want ox beetles, go to that mixer. So admittedly... Like, you wanted to die this bad, I will give you death since you want it so bad. Or not. Yeah, because the lore of the mixers is that, they agitate everything in the local area. Which is why the mixers only have things that are found in that area. In the, defense event. With one exception, that's in the lower yard. The swamp mixer. It has mites for some reason. I don't know why, since there are literally no mites anywhere near that vicinity. Oh well. I'm not going to question the game's logic. I'll just accept it. Do you? I really don't need another insulating larva spike. Why is there no mixer with black ox beetles, not counting the final defense? Honestly, I don't know. That is a really good question because this, first off, this mixer would be a perfect candidate for ox beetles. There's one here, there's 2 here, and there's 1 over here. And then there's another right there. And then there's another right over here, and there. Why is there no black ox beetle coming in this mixer? Second off, this mixer right here, there's an ox beetle literally right here that you will probably encounter during the mixer if you do not kill him beforehand. There's an ox beetle right over here, and then there's an ox beetle right over here by the toenail. There's 3 ox beetles right here. Why? Why polies? That's my question. Why is it polies? Like, I can get it for the jungle anthill. There actually are quite a few pulleys there, but like, the lawnmower one? When's the last time you seen a roly-poly around the lawnmower? Oh right, you haven't because they don't spawn there. It was like a My God game. Get with the program. You want to know what would have been a better fit for that area? A goddamn widow. Tiger mosquitoes. Like, what do we mean, guys? Hold up. I'll answer your question after I kill this ladybird. And why is there no mix? Hold up. And why are the jungle and it? Oh, yeah, why? I don't get that. No other mixer is like that in the sense that they're the same. Don't get me wrong, there might be recurring enemies. That I can understand. I can understand the ants being pissy with you in both mixers. You're literally on top of two of their entrances. That makes sense. But again, why have pulleys in both of them? Only one of them has pulleys remotely close to them, and that's going to be the one in the jungle. There are literally no pulleys found near the lawnmower. You want to know what would have made more sense? Ladybirds. Because there's at least 3 ladybirds by the lawnmower. Why not ladybirds? It would also make the defense harder too, since the lawnmower is already one of the easier mixers in this game. Well, assuming you prepare right, I mean. Because, like, you only have to defend one time. Yeah, tiger mosquitoes too. There's literally 2 above you. And before anybody tries to say, oh, but what about wasps? Wasps weren't invented at the time of the invention of that mixer. So, wasps physically could never make it in there. I think the widow would be a little too much as well, not even just for, like, you know, our difficulty's sake. I don't care about the mixers being too difficult. And clearly the devs don't either because of the Moldorf mixer. But I still don't think a widow would fit for that area because there's only one. And widows are known to be, like, solitary. They don't seek you out kind of predators. They're more so lie in wait. Which means so are the orb weavers too, but, like, to a lesser extent. The orb weavers actually wander. The widows literally just stay in their den and do nothing else. So no widows there. Ladybird larva would have made sense. I'm gonna be honest. Ladybird larva would have made sense for all 3 upper yard mixers, if I'm being completely honest. Because they're found literally everywhere in the upper yard. There is not a single spot in the entire upper yard, to my knowledge, that does not have ladybird larvae somewhere near. And no, I'm not talking about, like, the internals of certain areas either. I'm talking, like, you know, outside areas. There's not a single spot in the entire upper yard that's devoid of ladybird larvae. Not a single one. So that would have made a lot of sense to include. Because of the yard, or sorry, the shed. Over here, there's a fuck ton of them, and that is not that far away, all things considered. There's also a ton of black ants on the picnic table here as well. So, 2 areas, close proximity, you can triangulate that to get here. As for the pulleys, because, like, I'm sure you're going to make the same argument for the pulleys. There's, like, the closest pulley to this mixer right here, from what I remember, is all the way over here. All the way over here. So, well, yes, you could argue that this isn't close to that. You want to know what is close? This. This is close to that, and this wasn't even invented by the time of this mixer. So that further backs that up. Shit just makes no sense, man. But oh well. You wanna know what I really would have loved to see? Fucking bees. Don't get me wrong, I get mosquitoes are closer to the charcoal mixer, but my god, bees would have been nice. Especially because you wanna know what could have very easily replaced that grasslands mixer that's in the middle of the fucking swamp instead of the mites that live nowhere near it? Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes would have logically made sense there. Why are we not including them? Shit makes no sense. Could have very easily got away with one of the mixers having mosquitoes and the other having bees. That also would have made a more interesting dynamic, too. Get fucked. Well, the picnic table has black ants. Only the workers. Here's the thing, though. Whenever workers have a distress signal, they send a call to the soldiers. And no matter how far those soldiers are away, they will come to the workers' aid. So, well, it still does make sense. Six in my hand, okay. What do you deposit all those. No more grass planks. There are grass planks for the plant fibers. Whoever made the song It's Raining Tacos, I Ate It Being Stuck in My... You got an earworm. You got a classic case of an earworm. They're mildly infuriating, all things considered. No. Not the ladybird shells in the ant parts bin. My dumbass. God fucking damn it. Alright. We're gonna put you away. Is the Scimitar able to one-tap him? If it is, that's great. If it's not, well, fuck. You know? We're level 7. I'm just gonna take the Morning Star, just in case. I'm not willing to take that risk. Hammer. Honestly, the shovel. Shovel's goated. Shovel's goated. Chat, is the shovel a goated tool? I personally think it is. Use Acid Edge, I think. Yeah, I think the Acid Edge would actually be a better alternative to you. Oh my god, no. Not a fucking Thunder Song, dude. I hate that. I got an earworm myself now. God damn it. Oh, that is terrible. And food's here if you want it, girls. Just eat it whenever you need to. Okay, let's hunt some aphids. And you know what? Might as well hunt for mint candies as well. Are you a keyboard warrior? Wolfie. The one time I want to be noticed by a wolf spider. The literal singular time I genuinely want her to notice me. She just doesn't. Gotta love that. Nice. Oh, I do so much damage. Look at how much damage I'm doing, dude. Who looked at this and thought that this was fair? Who decided upon this? Who looked at that and said perfectly fair and balanced? I need to know. Because that shit is not perfectly fair and balanced. Earworms are only ever good if it's a song you really like. Is that a controversial take, chat? Am I controversial for saying that? Or is that a... Everything is fair and balanced? No. Why is this a weapon you can get far easier than you can get the Widow Dagger, just outclassing the dagger on every single level? Why is this a weapon that destroys even New Game 10 bosses? Like, shit is not fair and balanced. Especially against the orcs. I find it quite ironic, though, that the weapon that the orc executive uses, that being Schmector, is actually the weapon that destroys his army the quickest. that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the pond hatch. On my way, I'll kill any aphids I see. Seems like a pretty simple thing. I'm honestly just glad I can one-tap aphids, though. Honestly, imagine not one-tapping aphids at this stage of the game. That would just be horrible. Yo, missed quartzite. To be fair, it is just regular quartzite, so I mean, like, not that important, but still, I could have helped in the early game. Oh yeah, that's one thing I can't get behind. I'll understand why people upgrade tier 2 weapons, or even tier 1. Like, who in their right mind is just about to upgrade a weapon that you're gonna quickly outgrow for an even better weapon than the one that you just upgraded? Like, just upgrade to the better weapon. The only exception is ladybug armor. It's like, maybe I can understand tier 2 armor. I could understand that. I don't understand the people that just look at an insect axe and is like, oh yes, this is the weapon I want to use for the rest of my playthrough, and then just proceeds to upgrade it to level 5. Who does that? It's a waste of resources, it's a waste of time, it does almost nothing for you. It makes you have to repair your weapons just with more expensive stuff. I do that, why? I don't get it. There's such little point to it. It's like, why would you go ahead and upgrade a pebblet axe when you could just, I don't know, make an insect axe? Why upgrade the insect axe when you could, I don't know, make an antlion greatsword at the same stage of the game? It was like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, lads? It's a waste of resources. It's like upgrading to a spicy antlion greatsword when you are literally just about to get a spicy Coltana. Why? You were just unnecessarily making your life miserable. I don't get why. Can I jump? Thank you. That's actually a rare pull. Genuinely jumping. You only say do that with it. Yes, precisely. It's also like upgrading a fresh club of Mother Demon, though. It's like, unless you have intent of never unlocking the Mint Mace, there is literally no point to that. Literally no point. And the funny thing is, you can actually likely get the Mint Mace first. That's the diabolical part. You can get a Mint Mace before you can get a fresh club of Mother Demon. So there's literally no reason to go Mint Mace over that. At least with the Spicy Coltana, Spicy Antlion Greatsword thing, you could debate, okay, it's the only thing I have, and I want maximum possible damage, even though you don't need maximum possible damage at that stage. But, like, with me basically on the verge of collapse because my stomach can't contain itself. But, with the mint mace Club Melodina situation, it's literally pointless. Literally pointless. They are adorable. Oh my. Oh, honestly, nah, I gotta bring this up. What is the biggest blunder you have ever made because you were a beginner player at Grounded? What was the biggest mistake you made? The dumbest thing you did because you did not know better as a beginner in Grounded? I'll go first. Let me think. It's been a long while since I've actually thought about this, but I think instantly upgrading any weapon. I only upgraded tier 3 weapons, but as soon as I got it, I was like, nope, I gotta upgrade it to the maximum possible level as soon as possible. Which just wastes a ton of resources, first off, and forces you to get repair glue early, second off. I think another one I always did was not bringing buffs to boss fights. That was honestly a life-saving game changer for me. I'm being completely honest. What about you? What goofy mistakes did you make as a beginner? What cringeworthy things have you done? Still happens, bringing no... Yes. Bringing no heals, that is definitely a very critical blunder that has absolutely no reasoning behind it. Oh, that was another thing too. I used to think bandages were useless, and I would never ever bring any heals. I was like, I have 1% health against like 4 ox beetles and an entire ant colony? Nah, I got this. I died instantly to absolutely nobody's surprise. Like, come on, guys. What am I doing? Yeah, and then I learned the importance of bringing bandages and was like, why have I been torturing myself in this brutal manner for so long? For literally no reason at all. Bandages are honestly the undisputed goat of healing items in this game. Can I dig? I'm sorry. Huh? What was that? Whose horse was that? Whatever. Where? Oh. Bringing no heals is just a rookie mistake. I can't even lie. Same with bringing no buffs. Like, you only never bring buffs if you know for a fact that you can down the boss without them. Consistently. At that. So the only way to do that is to get really good at this game. Which, not a lot of people are. For obvious reasons. Not everybody has the time to waste their life away like I have. Yeah. Some people just play casual. Some people just don't want to get good. And there is nothing wrong with that. Go, 2 for 1. I need 13 if I'm not mistaken. 13 cooked aphid meat. Yo, when the mosquito gets stunned because of your regular ass attacking patterns, you know they are cooked. Like at that point, you genuinely just give up. You are literally nothing to us at that point. We don't quite have enough for 13, but... I don't want a sprig. I don't want a spig. Nope. Need one more. Where'd the aphid fall? The aphid fell through the map. Either that or it's right there, okay. I was about to say either that or it's literally like right there. Anyways, that is effectively all the cooked meat I will need for a really long while for my baby ants. As long as I just go ahead and maintain that sort of thing, I should be fine. Because, like, let's be real here. 3 ants, they're not going to go through that much food that quickly. They're just not. Move on. Why is this obese patch of grass here? I don't get it. What is its purpose? Other than to deliberately piss one off at the most convenient of times. Certainly ain't killing somebody, that's for sure. Let's be honest, if you died a wolf spider because you couldn't run past that, you weren't escaping that wolf spider regardless. Not high enough skill, I say. Skill issue. We could make Tadpolotica pudding. Tadpolotica or Tadpolica? It might be Tadpolica. I think it's Tadpolica and I'm just stupid. Brew the embiggening cocktail. That is terrible, dude. I'm still thinking of dumb things I did, yeah. It's hard. It's honestly harder than you think, despite the fact that you know your dumb, stupid self did so many dumb things in the past, it is so hard to think of them. For no reason. I don't know why. Like, I completely forgot that I never used to use bandages until you brought up the fact that you never brought heals. And quite frankly, still never do. It's harder than you think. My cat is being very goofy right now. Forgetting to... Oh my god. I normally don't forget, but like, there's about a 25% chance that I forget. It is, if that makes any sense. Normally I don't forget it, but there's a 25% chance I do, and when I do, it is so annoying. It's like, yep, I got all my buffs, let me apply them. Fuck, I don't have the boss summon. Well, and then you just suffer absolute pain. I remember I did that on a masochist mode with the Wasp Queen, and that was painful. Really painful. Yep. 4 aphid jerky, what you love to see. We're just gonna go ahead and harvest all the acorns first. Killing things with not spicy weapons when you need food. I honestly can't really relate to that. Believe it or not, that was actually a feature that existed after when I started. When I first started playing Grounded, the whole elemental thing of, you know, you kill something with spicy, you get cooked food, that didn't exist back when I played. That was a feature they added. And honestly, kind of a good one. It makes sense. Back in my day, Mighty actually used to be a viable option. But now it's utter garbage. That is just completely useless. There's literally no purpose for upgrading your axe to a Mighty. The purpose does not exist. Just can't think, yeah. Ain't that relatable? I can't think a good majority of the time. Yet I'm somehow still functional. I'm probably stealing a good half the world's brain cells and still just not. I heard something. Hold up. I fucking thought I heard you. Really not the time to be doing this. But, oh well. I have all the wrong priorities. Plug in the haze too early? See, I didn't plug the haze until, like, basically after I finished, so if anything, I was kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, plugging it too late. Yeah, plugging it too early is definitely a mistake that you can make. Especially because you can literally plug it as soon as you start the game. All you need to do is head into the Black Anthill, steal a thing of gum from a parkour chest, and you can just plug it immediately. Bye-bye. I definitely did not get startled by you, even though that I literally knew you were going to aggro. No siree, that would never happen. I would never get startled by something I knew is in front of me. I would never. That just, I don't know what you're talking about, guys. That shit just doesn't happen to literally anybody, you know? Oh! I hate spiders. I love spiders, personally. Spiders are honestly just, they're cool guys. Or rather, gals. Yeah, cool gals. I have my utmost appreciation. have a sword with me, so unfortunately, I am effectively stranded without that. I can't kill a spider, even if I wanted to. Not effectively, anyways. And I'm not spending like a half hour trying to kill her with a goddamn Salt Morningstar. That's just not happening. I can barely tolerate the time it takes to kill her with an Acid Edge. Weevils I love, but they did do plastic. Live in rice, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Weevils, they're chill. Oh my god, my throat. Holy throat is forcing me to stutter because of gag reflex. They're cool little guys, honestly. Though I would imagine if they just steal all of your rice, they would be quite annoying. I don't know, the only time I ever encountered one was like in my backyard. I just found one sitting on the wall. Whatever got hit, I am sorry. You got caught in the crossfire. Nothing much we can do about your death, you know? You're just gonna have to accept it. Just accept death is a wild statement, I can't lie. Oh, it ain't that bad. Just, you know, it's only your life. It ain't that deep, you know? Just a prank. It's just a prank, dude. I hate that you need to, I actually don't think that's true. You do need a Weevil nose. You aren't wrong about that. But I'm almost positive that without encountering a single Weevil, you can still get it from, whatchamacallit, the web sacks. Which is literally how you're supposed to get the gas mask anyways. So, it ain't even that obscure of a method. Like, fuck off. I don't like it when you jizz everywhere, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Move! Sorry, I tend to devolve into monkey when, Weevil nose and web sacks. I'm pretty sure they drop in web sacks. I could be wrong, and if I am, please do so. I would be glad to stand corrected. I want to spread correct information, not the information that I spread. But yeah, I tend to become a monkey. I tend to evolve backwards when, whenever something really stupid happens, you know? So. Also, the short's coming along nicely. I have official measurements on Axel's size. Axel is a whopping 26 feet tall at the rump, 19, almost 20 feet tall at the tip of the head. It's like, Jesus Christ, motherfucker is massive. Um... Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm really going to be able to properly expand the base until I get done with the mixers, which is a bit unfortunate. Hello? Holy. So much silk rope. No, I'm running through plant fiber like no tomorrow. There are a lot of things plant fiber is used in. One of the primary ones is bandages, and I use a lot of bandages. So, yes, I do need a lot of plant fiber to compensate. What else is plant fiber even used in? Also, holy, I discovered something new. I think it's the trinkets, right? Yeah, the trinkets. Plant fiber. Yeah, it's used in these two. This one I use all the damn time. Make as many bandages as you can? No, because then I'm not going to be able to, make anything else with my sap that I need. Awakening cock. Okay, what is our next quest? Kill Antlion reroll. Red Soldier, not bad. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no unlocks, right? There was, in fact, no unlocks. That's not where I want it. You literally just put it back where... You literally just put it back where it started. Like, my god, it ain't that deep, dude. Since you can't understand simple geometry, I will do it myself. Hold on. Wait, what, fucking hell, man. Okay. Alright, so whoever joined a bit earlier, welcome. Just, doing some 1 year, 1 world Maskus mode. Nothing too difficult. Honestly, just having a chillax day. Oh my god, lag. What the hell? I didn't press shift twice. I don't know what... I almost died. That is, oof. I almost died. That is crazy. Okay. Mika hasn't been on the stream? Yeah, she hasn't. Probably got other things. You know? What are fire eggs even used in, dude? Like, are they even useful? I think there's literally nothing you can do with them. To be fair, I also have been streaming a lot more inconsistently with time, so it's probably a big factor. Place the eggs in the infected broodmother arena. No. Why would I do that? Why would I give myself an extra challenge? They're not gonna help me though. They're literally just gonna sit there and get killed. Like, have we... Scrab. Scrab. Does this setting not exist to you? Does this setting not exist to you? Because I made it abundantly clear that creatures will never attack each other. In every single video I've had addressing this difficulty. The literal best that'll happen is that I have obstacles that I now have to dodge. The worst case scenario is the fact that I'm gonna have to fight ants alongside the broodmother. It's just a lose-lose scenario. There is no win in that one. Suppose I could harvest pine cones. But we will get that, like, after, or some shit. Candies. Well, I kind of need to make sure I can actually kill the broodmother first. Because if I can't even kill the broodmother, how am I supposed to kill ants alongside it, you know? I'm gonna be trying out a different loadout. One that I don't know if it works, so... harvesting pine cones and stuff right now. Gonna try and find any elemental candies I can, because I'm sort of running low on those. I'm sure salt has probably respawned by now too. Not that I really need salt that much anymore. Kinda outgrown that. You idiot. She was dumbfounded. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I always forget about the Ox Beetle over here. I'm not even going to lie. I always forget this one exists. Yeah, he definitely does. Definitely exists. He is very real and very much wants to kill you. Oh, suck his pose. 1, 2. You made my pine cones fly. That's not what I wanted. What the fuck? Why? She really didn't want me to have my pine cones, man. What the hell? I do not approve of this pine cone abuse. Imagine I get a charm from one of these. Imagine. Nah. Why would I? No. Why? I like that. Oh yeah, that's a decent question. What kind of boss would you like to see next in Grounded 2? Or hell, even creatures. I'll tell you what I really don't want to see. I don't want to see her fat ass. That's what I don't want to see. Because my god, we've had enough mosquitoes. We don't need more. They're already just as annoying in Grounded 2 as well. Like, more annoying, if that's even possible. The only thing not as annoying about them is the fact that they don't gangbang 24/7. I really love how I was allowed to use my tuft there, game. Love that. Love that I was able to use my tuft to prevent myself from almost dying. Really, really appreciate that feature, you know? This game sometimes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. There should be some spicy hot cha-chas over here. There might even be some pebbles. Why? No! Not my spicy candies. Not my spices. Not the spice. Let's see here. Is it even theoretically possible to make it to that? If I land on that mushroom, maybe. Oh yeah, we got this. Chat, we got this, right? We got this? Oh. Well, I'm glad I moved, because otherwise I would have taken some fat damage. God damn it. We do not got this, chat. We do not got this. We've been cucked. Grounded 2 when? Let me think of a date I can actually try to commit to. Let's go next Wednesday. Wednesday. Like, what are you trying, man? It ain't working. Whatever you're doing is not working in your favor. If anything, it's just confusing me. And confusion does not help your chances against me. I gotta finish the Axel shirt, of course, and then I gotta finish like 6 more guides at least to get all the neutral creatures done. Also, do you think I should do orcs, like, after all the main what? Like, the pinecone pieces are just starting to levitate now. What is this? Anyways, do you think I should do, orc creatures after all of them, or should I still go in order and do orcs after neutral? Which is stupid, don't get me wrong, but... Should I do orcs after all the aggressive, or, should I do them before? These things, they're doing front flips now. Since when could pinecones front flip? My God. Make this game make sense, please. Make it make sense. This shit do not make sense. Orcs after aggressive? Okay, that's what I figured. That saves me the hassle of having to learn the orcs before the regulars too. And I think the reason it would suit better for that is because orcs, if I'm not mistaken, they do have alternate attack patterns compared to the normal counterparts, but it's like very few. But aren't, except the orc, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Weevils though, weevils are definitely a unique threat. I'm pretty sure most of them are largely the same though, but I'm gonna include them anyways. Maybe include some things like what the difference is. You just dodge the weevil, or you can just one-tap them, because like you basically kill them in a single hit. But like, just being like, oh no, weevil. Bye-bye. That works just as well as it always has. Let's be real here. Weevils are not a threat. Its attack pattern is blowing up, yes. Nah, you gotta go ahead and, yes, how to dodge. Walk away. Now, people have a hard time trying to just walk, you know? Like, I gotta provide those people support. I have to show them how to walk away from the weevil. They won't understand how to otherwise. You fail to understand. You cruel person. It's so dumb. All these weapons are at least level 7, right? You're level 8, which I honestly love. How to walk away. What's a god ever really means? Anyhow. What does the Orb Weaver scream even do? Honestly, I've been trying to figure that out myself. It's like, I think it summons, but I think it calls for backup, but like, you want to know what else calls for backup? It just getting hit. If a Weaver gets hit, it will immediately alert all the other things. Calls for backup. Anywho, this is probably where I'm ending stream for today, so... No, I'm not taking a walk with Barbara. Not happening. No. Anyhow, I am ending stream for today. Hope you enjoyed. And, see you on the next one. For those watching the VOD, peace.